How to add a new column to an existing data frame? I have the following indexed data frame with named columns and rows, not continuous numbers. I would like to add a new column, E, to the existing data frame and do not want to change anything in the data frame, i.e., the new column always has the same length as the data frame. How can I add column E to the above example?
Edit 2017. As indicated in the comments and by @Alexander, currently the best method to add the values of a series as a new column of a data frame could be using assign. Edit 2015. Some reported getting the setting with copy warning with this code. However, the code still runs perfectly with the current pandas version 0.16.1. The setting with copy warning aims to inform of a possibly invalid assignment on a copy of the data frame. It doesn't necessarily say you did it wrong, it can trigger false positives, but from 0.13.0 it let you know there are more adequate methods for the same purpose. Then, if you get the warning, just follow its advice, try using lock row underscore index, call underscore indexer, equals value instead. In fact, this is currently the more efficient method as described in pandas docs. Original answer. Use the original df1 indexes to create the series.
This is the simple way of adding a new column, dfe equals e.
I would like to add a new column, E, to the existing data frame and do not change anything in the data frame. The series always got the same length as a data frame. I assume that the index values in E match those in df1. The easiest way to initiate a new column named E, and assign it the values from your series E. Assign, pandas 0.16.0 plus. As of pandas 0.16.0, you can also use assign, which assigns new columns to a data frame and returns a new object, a copy, with all the original columns in addition to the new ones. As per this example, which also includes the source code of the assign function, you can also include more than one column. In context with your example. The description of this new feature when it was first introduced can be found here.
Super simple column assignment. A pandas data frame is implemented as an ordered dict of columns. This means that the underscore getItem underscore can not only be used to get a certain column, but underscore setItem underscore equals can be used to assign a new column. For example, this data frame can have a column added to it by simply using the accessor. Note that this works even if the index of the data frame is off. Equals is the way to go, but watch out. However, if you have a pd.series and try to assign it to a data frame where the indexes are off, you will run into trouble. See example. This is because a pd.series by default has an index enumerated from 0 to n. And the pandas equals method tries to be smart. What actually is going on? When you use the equals method, pandas is quietly performing an outer join or outer merge using the index of the left-hand data frame and the index of the right-hand series. df column equals series. Side note. This quickly causes cognitive dissonance, since the equals method is trying to do a lot of different things depending on the input, and the outcome cannot be predicted unless you just know how pandas works. I would therefore advise against the equals in codebases, but when exploring data in a notebook, it is fine. Going around the problem. If you have a pd.series and want it assigned from top to bottom, or if you are coding productive code and you are not sure of the index order, it is worth it to safeguard for this kind of issue. You could downcast the pd.series to a np.array or a list. This will do the trick. Or? But this is not very explicit. Some coder may come along and say, hey, this looks redundant, I'll just optimize this away. Explicit way. Setting the index of the pd.series to be the index of the df is explicit. Or more realistically, you probably have a pd.series already available. Can now be assigned. Alternative way with df.reset_index. Since the index dissonance is the problem, if you feel that the index of the data frame should not dictate things, you can simply drop the index. This should be faster, but it is not very clean, since your function now probably does two things. Note on df.assign. While df.assign make it more explicit what you are doing, it actually has all the same problems as the above, equals. Just watch out with df.assign that your column is not called self. It will cause errors. This makes df.assign smelly, since there are these kind of artifacts in the function. You may say, well, I'll just not use self then. But who knows how this function changes in the future to support new arguments. Maybe your column name will be an argument in a new update of pandas, causing problems with upgrading.
Видео вам все море, или асичам зайдешь subscribe.